Well, hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. Oh, I want to ask what's happening with the WF this year. What's going to be the main theme other than getting a bunch of uh, ladies there and eating steaks and telling us to eat bugs and getting there in your private plane and telling us to watch our carbon and how they're going to get more taxes out of us, how they're going to restrict our conversation more, what they're doing about the internet, and general making deals with our tax dollars. Um, Making life more miserable. I'm sure they sit around a fire pit and go, well, what can we do to make these people, what can we do to make their life more miserable? How can we divide them more? I don't know. Maybe I'm being cynical. I don't know. Um, let's ask what's going to be the main theme of the WEF. Are we going to see? I know we got Donald Trump showing up. Apparently, he's going to be there next weekend. Um, I don't know. Let's find out. What's going to be the theme of all these puppets and puppet masters listening to the Bolsheviks? If you don't know, the WF is the Bolsheviks. It's the Bolsheviks. It's the communism. So how can we spread communism? Oh, that was kerplunk. Ooh, the emperor. Is it time for a new king? Or is the king going to show up and be a big part of it? Or the emperor could be um, Trump. It could be, let's figure out, see if we can see Six of Cups. Ooh, I think they listen, they're deciding somebody who's been there too long is a little bit long in the tooth. And it's time for them to step aside. Actually, that's exactly what they're deciding. Somebody who's been there for a very long time is they are going to retire. Oh yeah, there, Eight of Cups. So is that Klaus Schwab? Um, is that who is it? Let's see if we can figure out. It's a big player, one of the big players, and they decide this. I know you. I don't know. Put your tinfoil hat on if you want, but they decide this. There, they decide. Um, Queen of Wands. Someone's going to be replaced by a female. So who's not doing their job? Could that be Kerr, Steimer? Um, there's um, big rumors there'll be a female running reform and they win. Is this Mark Carney? I don't think it's Trump, although it could be because the Queen of Wands is a Leo, and that's JD Vance. Um, and sometimes the court cards show up as the archetype, not actually as a person. So that is the Leo card, and he is a Leo, and he's not a king. As I've explained before, this could actually be them discussing Trump and Four of Wands, home, the Hermit, and the Burden. Keir Starmer is a Virgo on top of the Four of Swords here. So is it the king giving orders? Honestly, you guys, I know people don't believe me. Does he go there and give orders and go, okay, thanks, you're out of here. You're a burden. I think we're gonna have another election and it's her turn. Ace of Pentacles, of course, they're talking money and deals. King of Cups. There's a couple of King of Cups here. I think Let's see what's the last one. Justice. Somebody is going to be taken out. Now, do I see any kind of death cards or assassination or anything like that? No. I think they are going to be paid to leave their position. They're all puppets. Sorry, I don't like any politician. They're all puppets. There's going to be stronger boundaries. I think we're going to see more boundaries around movement. I think because you think the Eight of Wands is before the Nine of Wands, so the eight is movement, and there's all those eight wands. Now they are stabilized, and now there's a boundary, there's a fence, and there's somebody guarding it. So I think that's going to be on the table is movement. I think they are thinking about doing some kind of recession. Um, Queen of Wands, or Queen of Pentacles, Page of Cups, and King of Wands, and King of Pentacles. All right. I think that I think security is going to be a big concern. I think will be surprised at some of the martial the law that's come down by the military. I think that I actually think that gold might be doing well, but this isn't financial advice. Please see the disclaimer down below. I think gold might do well this year. So they're like, hey, what about our gold? Because we also have the King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles here. So I'm wondering if, like, they're going to create some kind of recession for the little folk, but the big folk, little folk, folking all together. I think that I think there's definitely going to be, look at more pentacles, the King of Pentacles. I think they are going to try and stall the economy. Um, the Sun. I think they're going to stall the economy. I think they want gold to increase here. The Fool and High Priestess and the Magician. Look at the big cards at the end here. Four major arcanas. Okay, I think that I think for the little people, they're going to try and stall the economy. I think are going to try and get gold pumped up. I think we're going to see a leader excuse himself shortly, either be voted out or they resign. Um, King of Pentacles, I think we'll see very, very wealthy billionaire in the news a lot, directing a lot. I don't know why I'm getting Warren Buffett there. That King of Cups could be Elon Musk. I think they're going to come down with martial law a lot harder in a lot of places. I think that here's the New World Order right here. New alliances, new secret alliances behind the scenes, new contracts being drawn up that we aren't privy to. Could have something to do with gold. Something will happen when Jupiter goes into Leo. I think they're going to continue to do a lot of spin doctor. I think they're going to continue to do a lot of um, look at all the major arcanas all of a sudden showing up. I think there might be something about the Pope. I've already put on record. I think we're going to see another Pope this year. I don't know what happens. I think we're going to see a lot of military action this year. I'm not getting, yeah, the little people are going to be out in the cold with this new world order here. I think they're going to try and bring in UBI, Universal Basic Income. They're going to try and this is them. Everyone's, crying. We have no jobs. We have no food. We're hungry. Okay, let's work on something. Here's UBI, which is very communist. Um, and then also with martial law, like the rich are getting richer and the poor are getting poorer, and that's the way they want it. I think we're going to um, continue to be under their thumb. I don't see any breakout action here. We didn't get the death card. We didn't get the tower card. We didn't get, some of the other very, devil or anything like that. So I think they're going to try and force us through the economy. I think they're going to try to continue to sink the economy, possibly through AI, possibly through military action. Um, will there be conscription? I think so. I think that we're going to hear about more. We're going to hear about conscription. Um, I think gold is going to start to have its turn. Um, just trying to look and see what else we got here. Silver might continue to go up. Yeah, we might continue to see silver go up. Um, they're going to continue to congratulate themselves on the back. But yeah, I think we're going to see a big leader have to step down. Does he pass away? Possibly. But do I see it being an unnatural? No. I don't see like any kind of attack or anything like that. But I do see a big leader, a well-known worldwide leader, moving on. Yeah, they're going to be discussing UBI, which is just recircling the wealth of the country. I think there will be talk of conscription. Um, Interesting. I didn't see Zelensky or Putin here. Um, I just see they're going to continue to rule the courts. That's all. Be interested to see who this emperor is they take down. All right. Thank you very much for watching. Please take good care. See you online. Bye for now.